Hello and welcome to Play Talk Repeat for this, our video game book club review of Prey. I'm Oliver and I'm joined by Lewis, Niall, Alex and Scott.
Yo,
Hello.
guys.
Yeah,
Hi
so
there.
I've usually got some information in front of me when the game released, but I've
2017.
thank you,
Yeah,
cheers.
true.
It released on 2017. It's on pretty much everything in it apart from Switch, I guess.
I think so.
All the major
Yeah.
stuff. It's on Game Pass because obviously it's a Bethesda game. It was developed by Arcane. I know that much.
Yeah, it's true.
That much is burningly obvious.
Burning.
Burningly. So can we get opening statements, please, guys? So just your quick thoughts on the game and your overall review score, please. Somebody.
Okay, I will go first. So
Okay.
what I think is that the game it's all right. The story was all right. The gameplay was all right, and overall it got an all right score of 4 out of 10. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
That's some nice.
All right, isn't 4 out of 10 though.
That's some nice intricate
Yeah,
reviewing.
yeah, that's slightly below, all right. My footsteps follows kind of similarly to Niall's. I think the gameplay itself was kind of mid, can't lie. I thought the story was decent, though. I actually somewhat enjoyed the story. I'd give it like a crispy 5, honestly.
A crispy 5.
Crispy.
So, I like to call Prey keycard collecting simulator. It was kind of boring. I definitely wouldn't ever play it again. I gave it a 3 out of 10.
3. Okay, Scott.
Okay, well, I am in a very similar boat to pretty much everyone else. It's a pretty mid game. However, there were a few things that I liked. I really liked how you sort of learned the layout of the entire ship. And I felt like it was actually going back through the same areas actually was executed quite well. I feel like the story was executed quite well as well. It felt like picking up a certain key card could change how the entire story went. I felt like that was done quite well. I'll give it a 6.
A 6. That's bringing up the average slightly. I'm now obviously going to drag the average straight back down again. So the rest of the guys, all four of you all completed the game, I assume.
Yes.
Like we're
Yes.
meant to.
Like we're meant. No, Scott. No. So I see when Prey first came out, I gave it a go and I didn't like it back then, but I really really wanted to play it because it seems like my kind of thing. It's sci-fi. It's kind of Bioshocky, but unfortunately the arcane in it brought it mad down. And I played the game wrong, I believe, which I don't think should be possible in a video game. I don't think the game should give you enough choice where you can actually play it incorrectly. So I got myself into a situation where I was running from encounter to encounter with no ammo, no health, absolutely nothing. Anytime I ran into a fabricator, which is the way to make those things, rooms are full of enemies, I couldn't deal with it. So I managed to get myself locked into an area with a fabricator that's in a room full of enemies, and I've got no ammo and no health. I threw myself at it for 2 hours, and I cannot get past it. I'm on the easiest difficulty. This shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't. But I've got no power juice, whatever it's called, psi stuff. All I've got is my crowbar, and that's it. So I'm giving it, unfortunately, the lowest score I've ever given anything, and that will be a 2 out of 10.
A 2?
A 2. It's unplayable for me.
But there was no redeeming qualities about the game.
No, right. Hold on. So I'm not talking about redeeming quality. So the story seemed kind of interesting for what I got from what I got. It had a lot of things wrong with it, more than the fact that it was unplayable. But I'm giving it a 2 because for you guys completed it. You know what I mean? It's obviously this is the me issue, but it is a personal score, so I'm going to give it a 2, which brings our average to brings it to a.
Like a 4, is it, or a 3?
Oh, so I didn't use brackets in my calculations.
It's
a 4.
It
is a 4. It is a 4. Right, so obviously that's not a good score at all. That's really really not. So
I was mid apparently.
So I want to bring it back a little bit.
All right.
Can we?
Right.
Yeah, let's talk about the things we liked about the game. What do we like about it?
I'll tell you what I liked.
You tell me.
I'd like to know.
Yeah.
I think what I will say is that if it wasn't for the other parts of the game, if it was just this part of the game alone, it would be much higher, and that's the glue cannon. I thought that mechanic and that tool was really, really impressive and innovative. Like it was made, the way they designed the levels was that it is possible with enough patience to sequence break a lot of stuff. Like, for example, you could get cards before you were supposed to. Like, you could climb the elevator near the beginning. Like, as soon as you get the glue cannon, you don't have to wait and to be able to do that. And there's just a bunch of stuff like that. And like, because there's so many sort of like systems and like story threads which rely on each other, the fact that you can use the glue cannon to sort of break that, I thought was quite cool. And also that it's like multi-purpose and it's quite impressive considering they're all like individual meshes in a game which came out in 2017. There is actually an interesting video on how technically they managed to be able to do that, which is quite cool. But the glue cannon definitely is the best part of the game, because the other good stuff about the game narratively isn't really done better than it was in Dishonored. Like, there wasn't really many improvements in it that I thought. So yeah, it's the glue cannon for me. Don't know what people think about the glue
I'm
cannon.
not gonna lie, I'm gonna agree with you, Niall. Like
Oh,
that is literally like, I know, crazy. I'm agreeing with Niall. Like the glue
Mad.
cannon is probably like the most unique thing about the game that kept like, that was like, right, yeah, I can use this to like scale up walls and stuff where I'm not meant to get to. Like I didn't get the floaty jump for it, like, because I couldn't find it for ages, because I was just using the glue cannon just to get about.
Well, I think that's one of the unique things about the game, which honestly is good in a lot of aspects. Is you can just play the game however you want. You can just do literally whatever you want, and probably like just slowly make your way through the game, whether it's easy or hard. One of the things I liked about the game the most was just it was very atmospheric. I thought the world that was built was genuinely incredible. And if I cared enough to go out of my way and read the 9,000 different like emails and stuff on the computers, I'm sure I could maybe get into it, but I just don't have the patience for that, sadly. I do appreciate the world, and like I said, it's genuinely like, I don't know how they did it, but the world that they built is genuinely incredible. um so huge props to them for that, and just the way it was designed in general. um Outside of that, I think my main favorite thing was just the like different amount of abilities and weapons. Well, not weapons, but equipment, I guess. Although I didn't use a lot of it, there were like 900 different choices. And I did actually find that quite fun. But yeah, I don't know. That's sort of the main thing, really. Everything else was just sort of boring. Even the story itself, um, I felt like the ending was more of like a shock ending rather than anything actually super interesting. And I felt a little bit let down by it. But I imagine if I was someone who was reading everything, then I would appreciate it a lot more. But I just can't get into games that well. I'm not very good at getting into games that way. I'm not very good when it comes to like having to basically learn the lore yourself, if you know what I mean. Where you have to
Yeah.
like go and discover all the shit yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm not good at doing that. I can't make myself sit down and do it. I just get too bored too quickly, and I
Yeah,
feel like that's annoying with this game because I feel like it heavily relies on that, and by not doing it, you're sort of ruining it for yourself. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
It's
should
just sort
it
of
should
yeah.
be
It's like if you
supplementary.
miss an email or something, like you missed like one email on like a random computer that you missed, so you've missed like half the lore, like you've missed like an important detail.
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that.
No, it should be supplementary. Whenever you got like voice recordings or emails or anything like that, it should add to it definitely, but it shouldn't be something that you'd need, kind of thing. Like it was quite annoying if you needed to get into a door or something like that, and a door code was sat in an email that you didn't
yeah.
read.
Yeah.
That was always annoying. But things I like. Yeah, the glue cannon was fun whenever it had ammo in it. I will say that this game has got one of the best openings in any game I've ever played.
Definitely.
It is
Oh yeah.
fantastic. It's really really good. I remember the first time I played it back when it came out, and yeah, it genuinely shocked me when you broke through the glass and it's all fake.
Oh no, yeah. It's a really good twist.
Yeah, it's really good, and I like it. I know it's only a small thing as well, but when you're flying in the helicopter, and you see like the Bethesda Softworks, like
Yeah, the
big
opening
signs,
sequence.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just I love it when I do that kind of thing. It's really really great. Scott, have you got any glowing things? You gave it the highest score out of all of us, so
Yeah, I mean, I think opposite to Lewis, I really liked just finding every key card, every code, and opening every single door. The way that I did that was basically I flipped through all of the emails, and then it gives you the code just you don't have to read the email.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with literally everything. I got an achievement for reading an entire six comics, all six of them in order. I got an achievement for that. It was quite nice.
Jesus.
But yeah, I just sort of liked exploring the entire available area, I guess.
Definitely,
That's definitely the best way to play it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I hate how I hate how the game was ruined for me because of that. But I just think it's just not my type of game when it relies on stuff like that. Because I went around looking at what people were saying, and most people are like, if you're not checking everything and making sure you go down every single path, then you're playing it wrong. And once I realized that, I was like, okay, fair, this game just isn't for me. But I wish I could enjoy it though. I wish I could sit down and just not care and spend 20 hours just doing all this stuff, but I just do not care to for some reason. And I don't know why, because I like a good narrative and stuff. I don't know why I can't bring myself to do it.
It might have something to do with the fact that it was picked for Video Game Book Club by you.
I was excited to play it. That's what's annoying though. Is I was so excited to play it.
This is the issue when you're playing games to review them when you're on a tight deadline. You're never going to want to explore as much as you would do if you were just playing it for fun, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Apart from Scott, apparently, who just loves it anyway.
What I will say to move on is that this game's by Arcane is sort of like a similar sort of style of game to Dishonored narratively, except it felt like you could sort of choose your path earlier on, and that you could continue down specific paths narratively, whether you're evil, killing everyone, or you want to be good and save everyone, and a mixture in between. What were people's paths that they went down? That's something interesting I want to know.
Is this mainly to do with the ending? Are we spoiling the ending?
It came out 5 years ago last.
Oh yeah, I assume we're spoiling everything about the game.
All right, okay. Well, I'll just say I guess we'll just say real quick what we chose, and then we'll talk. I chose the take his hand and proceed forward with the thing.
Take his hand.
Yeah, do you know at the end? Do you know when you get the option at the end to kill everyone, or you can take his hand?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Which we know.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean? Oh, right. Okay. You mean when you're in the chair at the end?
Yes.
After credits.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
I took his hand, but then it was a
I
cut
thought
to
you was
black, and that was it.
It was 5 hours in or something, and you was like, oh yeah, you had to either pick his hand or something. I thought I missed something.
No.
I actually made a note of every single decision I thought was major, and then I look back on it, and literally I think I made the worst decision for every single one. So I can't remember doing all of this, but I wrote everything down. I want to ask a question about one of my notes to see if you guys can shed light on it. But I killed the cook, which I think was right at the beginning of the game. I killed the doctor. I left Alex to die. I blew up the ship and died in it. And then when I got to the chair, I just put I got the shit ending, presumably. And then after that, I killed them all. And then there was a small glitch on the screen, which implied that there could be a simulation within the simulation if you killed them all. So who knows? But yeah, I literally just decided, you know what, I'm going to go full the other way and kill everybody.
You killed them.
Yeah. The note which I had, which I don't know what this means, is this is what happens if you don't assassinate presidents. And I cannot remember why I said that.
I don't think we know either.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I just remembered. It was because the whole point of this alternate reality is because JFK lived. That's why the ship was created and they decided to go into space more. So yeah, this is what happens if you don't assassinate presidents.
Christ, if you only played half this game, honestly, that was all gibberish to me. I think I played over half the game, and that is nonsense.
Unlike Dishonored, where there's 2 options, there's 3 things that decide your ending. Yeah. I think there's 10 different things in this game that all massively impact where it actually goes. Honestly, to the point where I don't know if you could actually keep track of it yourself, and you'd have to look it up. Because I know there's a bunch of hidden stuff, because obviously there's how many people. Oh, how many humans that you let die and stuff, but then the game also takes into account how you actually deal with all the aliens, how many you actually kill, or whether or not you decide not to interfere with them at all. The stuff to do with January and December, and there's a bunch of stuff, which again is incredible. I think from a narrative standpoint, that's really cool. But by this point in the game, I just didn't care. Because I felt like I was just starting to rush through it and just sort of try to get through it as quickly as possible, which is the complete opposite way you're meant to do it. If I was like really into it from the start, I'm sure all of this would have been sick, and I would have really enjoyed all this. Luckily, I still enjoyed the ending with what I got in the first place, but I still, like I said, felt I don't know. I felt like the story was good, and then I got the ending, and I felt like it was, like I said, it was more shock than anything. It wasn't really like a massive reveal. It was a cool reveal, but it outside of that, it didn't really do anything. Especially like when Scott said, when you take his hand at the end, it just cuts to black. Like there's nothing after that. You don't get like a big he completed the game. It's just you choose to take this guy's hand or kill everyone, like Niall when he's a monster.
Yes.
And it just ends. And I was really confused because I was like, is this the bad ending? Because nothing happened. I thought I'd get like some big grandiose thing, but no.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that is the good ending. There is an ending which you can get halfway through the game as well, where you can leave the ship very, very early on.
Wait, can you
I
actually?
got that.
Yeah,
Oh, and it ends.
you got that.
I got that,
yeah.
But it doesn't
Like,
end.
like credits roll.
It actually doesn't end. If you get it, you can hear what's he called, Alex. He says, "Oh no, that's not the right one," and then it sticks you back to your last save. I think that's him saying it, because obviously you're in the simulation.
Yeah.
So he's saying like, "Oh no, that's not the actual way it happened."
I just want to say, Oliver, do you know the ending to this game?
Right. I was about to say, right, if I don't know what you guys are talking about, then people who are watching this game expecting a review won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's all the video game backwards.
so at what point are you in a simulation?
So basically, the general idea of the game is that the entire time what's the guy called, the main guy? Whatever. You're not actually. Yeah, you're not actually Morgan. You're one of the aliens who's been like implanted with the memories of Morgan, and the whole point of the game is basically figuring out whether or not you are capable of essentially being the person. Because at the end of the story, it turns out the aliens have already taken over Earth, and that's already happened. So they're trying to basically use you as a bridge between the aliens and the humans to like make them connect, basically. And you find out at the end that you're not actually Morgan. You're an alien who thinks you're Morgan. That's why at the end, when you can kill them all, you're just the alien and you just kill everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a simulation.
Whose hand do you take then?
Alex's.
Alex is one of the aliens, I presume.
No, Alex is the
Alex.
Yeah,
Alex
the
is
Alex
just Alex.
here.
Alex is still human.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a
not
normal
me.
man. Not that Alex, no.
Not me.
Wait a minute, because doesn't Alex die when the big alien comes?
You save him or you leave him to die. But it's in a simulation.
Yeah, it's a simulation either way. So
It's
It's
not real.
not a simulation. It's a memory, isn't
It's
it?
a memory, but it's a memory that it's a memory that like he has made from the memories he's been given. So it's not like a real memory; it's a new memory that he made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Constructed from the people that are on the ship, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Who killed Alex?
I'd put spoiler tags on this, but I don't think we really need to because it makes fucking no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think. I didn't kill Alex.
Did you kill Alex, Scott?
Alex just died in my playthrough. When the big alien dude came, he just died.
Yeah, you can grab him and take him to his safe room.
I didn't know.
Oh.
I literally went straight into the safe room because I was
room.
like, okay, whatever.
I need to be. Well, I went in the safe room and took all his food, so he probably died anyway.
Same.
No,
I did that with a lot of places where it was like a safe zone. I just took all the food and just dipped.
Yeah.
No, I think the story is good for the most part, but yeah, I just think the ending's a bit lackluster.
So
It's more.
Oh shit!
What's the final boss fight?
There isn't one.
There isn't one.
No. Well, a lot of people.
I expected to fight this big alien, and then
that's the thing.
Alex,
I think you were thinking about it the wrong way if you were thinking there was going to be a massive boss fight, because I don't think the game ever really was leading you to believe that was going to happen. And I also feel like that's kind of why I said the ending's a bit lackluster, because it is more of just think about it person. Like it's not really like this is a big adventure. It was like, you just played this game, now think about what you did. And then it just sort of ends. It's more of an experience, really. But yeah, I didn't really think there was going to be a big boss or anything. And I'm kind of happy there wasn't, because I mean, the combat in this game,
shockingly bad.
In my opinion, I didn't like it. No, yeah. Like, I know the game didn't actively encourage it. And once I learned that, because early on I was trying to fight stuff and I realized I was making a massive mistake. But whenever it made me fight and I had to do it, I hated it. I will admit that it was much because I played this on PlayStation and PC. I had to switch over from PlayStation like 2 hours in because the FOV was making me feel ill. It was a much nicer experience on PC, even down to the item menu. It was a lot easier to navigate and just a lot quicker to get through, and I did enjoy that. But yeah, the combat in general, I just thought was kind of jank and garbage. Kind of like just how it is in any arcade game, really. Like, it just, I don't really like the combat that they make. I don't know what it is they do. It just feels really sluggish and horrible. And I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't know what everyone else thought, but I did
What
not like the combat.
what difficulty did everyone play on?
Story.
The story
Easy.
one. Yeah.
Easy.
I played on normal and then switched it to easy a couple of hours
Okay.
in. 'Cause, yeah,
Good
I
man.
just wanted to
It
get
felt
through
like very hard for easy.
Yeah.
it.
you know?
Did. It did.
It was very hard, and even Oliver struggled, and he was on story.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to soft lock yourself through difficulty.
No.
That shouldn't be the way it happens.
There needs to be one below story, and it's just Oliver.
I just give me God mode. You know what I mean? Just as I was looking for it. I was looking for it once. I was gonna do a crisis again because I was locked in this room. I was gonna God mode it again, but unfortunately, Prey 2017 does not have a God mode.
I mean,
It's
did
very
any of you actively like the combat? Like when you did get to
No.
fight the aliens? No.
I thought it was okay. I don't know. I feel like your guns just didn't do any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, they did nothing. It was like shooting peas.
Yeah.
It was
That was the main
awful.
thing.
I normally just lob a load of grenades, or like the black
Oh, the
hole
fucking
grenades.
the recycler.
Recycler.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like my friend throughout like the entire second half of the game, because it just
Anytime
got me
I
out
could
of any
find one of them.
situation. Yes,
Perfect.
like I will
I was
admit,
like,
it
right,
made it
save
incredibly
it for a
easy.
big guy.
Yeah, it made it incredibly easy, but like I was just tired, bro. I just wanted to like get through it. I didn't want to have to like play what the game wanted me to do. I just wanted to get through as quick as possible.
Yeah. Well,
I guess did anyone like? No, I guess what was everyone's favorite item then? If they didn't like the combat, I guess the glue gun for most of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the glue gun. Did anyone find the golden pistol?
No.
I assume no one did.
No, I did not. I did not know there was. Does it do something special or is it just gold?
It's just like buff stats, really. It's basically the same, but it does like 2 extra damage.
Two.
Yeah,
Two
something
whole
like
extra
that.
damage.
Is it hard? You have to like do a bunch of stuff to get it, or do you just find it?
I don't know. I just found it. I mean, I did pick up every single key card in the entire game, basically. Not literally, but effectively.
Keycard collecting simulator.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing that really pissed me off with the key cards as well. It's like you get sent to your next objective, and you get to your objective, and you realize that the key card that you need to get into your next objective is on a corpse where you just came from.
Oh
There's
yeah.
no indication to even look at the corpse at all. The amount of time I wasted just going back and getting stuff that I'd forgotten.
I think one of the worst parts in the game for me, like in regards to that, was I can't remember what it's called. You know the thing that lets you scan stuff with your eye or
Yeah.
whatever, your helmet. Basically, when you had to pick that up, I picked that up and then I just like ran straight for the elevator and went up the elevator. And when you go up the elevator, it's like, right, we want you to scan a bunch of enemies to open this door. And I was like, well, there's no enemies up here. There's like one enemy, so I'll go back down. But every time I'd go down the elevator, there was like 5 people because they chased me towards the elevator.
Yeah.
So I'd just get absolutely nuked the moment I went down the elevator. And I was stuck on it for like a solid 40 minutes because I just couldn't get out of it. There was no way for me to go down the elevator and get around them without just getting absolutely blown up. So I just had to keep doing it until I got really lucky.
Wait, so where were the enemies in the? Because the enemies you're supposed to scan are in canisters. They're not out in the open.
No, it just says scan enemies to open the door.
Yeah, but the enemies themselves are in storage. Like, so on the walkway where I don't know if it's up the elevator or down the elevator, I can't remember. But the enemies that I scanned at least were in like canisters. Like, locked away.
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think I only saw like 1 in the canisters.
Well, you can break open the rest of them. There's like 4 hanging down. One of them's out in the open so you can see it, and then you knock the shielding off the rest of them.
Right.
see.
Okay. Well, either way, the game's just jank and puts you in situations. The saves are bad.
The fact that you didn't know that those enemies were there,
Yes,
I had
yeah.
to look for them. That's
Yeah.
bad news. It's not. It's just bad game design.
Yeah, the saves just don't work very well sometimes. They like lock you into just a really difficult situation.
Yes, indeed they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's not funny, Alex. It's really not funny. I wanted
is
to
pretty
complete
funny.
it.
I don't know why I had hope that like, because I don't like arcane stuff. I've like realized that now, and I don't know why I thought this was going to be any different. But it really does play like an arcane game. Even the character models, they look like the proper ugly arcane character models that I don't like. And for quite like a serious, realistic game, I don't know why they use those models because they just look really stupid.
It's like melted candles.
Yes, literally, it's just melted dudes. Like I don't like the way it looks. It's always really off-putting.
I was walking away. He hated that bad.
Alex was not pleasant to look at all.
It never is.
He never is. Every podcast.
Alex, you. I mean, yeah, Alex, you.
No, yeah, literally going back to it's literally just melted, man. He's just melting the entire story. That's all he is. And I feel like that worked kind of okay in Dishonored, but it just didn't work in this game. I don't think it just looked really stupid.
I don't know. I just like you said, Arcane's just it's turning into Bethesda Softworks for me.
You're the only one who's played Deathloop. Was Deathloop?
Wait, is Deathloop Arcane?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? Well,
Wait,
Deathloop
is
was
it
good.
not?
Deathloop was good.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, you had me thinking I was wrong. Then it is that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Is Deathloop good?
Deathloop is good. Yes, it is. So the thing is with Deathloop is there is a right way to do everything. It's not like a typical arcane game where there's loads of different ways. There's multiple like ways to get into a building and stuff, but there is one correct way to do absolutely everything in that game. The only way you're going to complete is knowing that one way, and you learn that one way through clues and context and things in the environment and all that kind of stuff. And once you know it. That's locked in. You can just keep doing your days over and over again until you get it right. But that's different to like Prey or Dishonored, where there's loads of different ways and kind of things, and you can get it wrong, and the game won't tell you that you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. No, like I don't want to sound. I don't know. Just like I don't want to say all the games that they make are bad. I don't want to be like, oh, just because I didn't like these, I'll never like them. But like, I'm genuinely just kind of put off from wanting to play anything that Arcane ever makes like anymore. Because I didn't enjoy Dishonored like pretty much at all. I didn't enjoy this, so I don't. And that's just sort of what they do. I'm pretty sure they made one of the Wolfenstein spin-offs as well. One of the spin-off games, and everyone said it was awful.
Was it Youngblood?
It was Youngblood, I think. Yeah.
Arcane made Youngblood.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that true? I mean, to be fair, Youngblood was definitely the worst one out of all of them. I'm gonna have a look.
There's one thing that I want to say as well.
Here's what it's got.
Arcane Studios made published it. No, made it. Yeah.
Here's what it's got.
The DLC for Prey, Moon Crash, apparently is basically what's it called, Deathloop. It's a very, very similar concept.
Oh, really?
It might be interesting to try that as well.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Have like an early test for Deathloop.
Yeah, I think it's like you're replaying the same section, but in the Prey setting, which is very interesting to me.
I mean, again, from people who loved the game, everyone said the DLC was like incredible. I would probably not enjoy it at all, but like from the people who liked the game, everyone said the DLC was like fantastic. So
I'm probably going to play it, honestly.
I mean, go for it. Let us know if it's good.
Yeah, but I can heartily recommend Deathloop. If you think you remember when I was playing it, I did get pissed off of it for a little bit, and but that was because I was missing something very important. Which, fair enough, the game didn't tell me that I needed, but once I had it, everything became so much clearer in what I needed.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great game. So before we move on to 20 questions, does anyone have anything else to want to say about Prey?
Yeah, the finding them voice samples, that was probably the worst part of the game. It was just fucking boring.
Voice samples. I never played them.
What?
I don't know.
You didn't get it?
No, I picked up voice samples, but I very rarely actually played them.
No, where you had to for that woman.
Oh, for the woman. Oh, yeah, no, I did get to that part. It
Yeah.
was just after that part where I crashed. Yes, that's
And then you had to get to this door, and then you had to get the and then you had to like say the things, but you had about 1 million enemies coming after you at once.
Right, I heard someone just say my name a second ago. Was that Scott?
Me. Yeah. Could you not have just gone back to a previous save?
It wasn't giving me the option at the time. I looked through it. It said load previous save.
I didn't know there was multiple saves.
No, it was auto save overwrites what you got.
Did you not manually save?
I don't manually save anything as auto saves.
On PC, you could load autosaves.
I just kept loading the most recent save.
It was irrelevant. So the thing is, I was always going to, unless I went back to the beginning of the game, I was always going to have that issue because I'd played it wrong from the very beginning. And from honestly a very early point, I had no ammo or health kits from very early point. I was just throwing myself at it over and over and over again and failing, and then eventually getting past it. But 2 hours is enough for me to throw myself at one part, I think.
I did want to talk about something I completely forgot. What did everyone think of the space sections? Do you know what you were floating about?
I don't think it controlled too bad, if that's what you're asking.
It's one of those things where I feel like I've never really experienced that in a video game before, and I actually feel like it did it quite well. And I was trying to think if any other game has done it, but I really don't think, at least none that I've played.
I think I could think is Dead Space.
Crisis.
Black Ops
I mean,
2 Zombies.
I don't
Underwater leveling Crisis.
I don't know.
No,
I
the
just
only
thought,
thing I think is probably Dead Space.
I just thought it was very unique, and I thought it actually controlled really, really well. And I would like to see a game that uses that sort of mechanic more, especially for a space thing, because it did feel, I don't know, it just felt right. It didn't feel annoying to control or anything.
No.
Like, it just felt how space should feel, I think. I don't know, I just kind of...
It felt annoying when you was in the big rooms with it, so you had the monsters that explode when you go near them.
Yeah.
I just had to try and run past those because I had no projectiles to hit
Oh, no,
them
yeah,
with,
that's fair.
so,
Yeah,
To be honest, I did as well.
yeah. But yeah, I don't think Dead Space, you don't actually have free control of yourself, do you? You jump from platform to platform.
There
Right.
are some sections where you are like floating
Wait,
around,
is it
and
full
you have to
360
recontrol
mobility?
yourself.
I can't remember it in Dead Space. If it was, I don't think it was
I
in the first
remember.
one.
Might have been in 2 or 3.
Anyway, so that's Prey. So just to clarify, just to reiterate, we gave it a collective 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's
I
hope.
won't take
boy.
that. I won't take that into like to heart too much. Like genuinely, if you like super narrative stories and good worlds, then like I think you will love this game. I just don't think it was for any of us. Really,
Yeah,
I don't.
No,
I don't think we vibe
you're
with
coming
it.
from a group of people who collectively hate like Skyrim and Fallout and
Yeah.
things like that. So our words not the best play, not the
Apart from
best.
Scott.
Yeah,
That's
apart
why
from
Scott gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
I like
exactly. Good on you, Scott. Good on you. Right, so we're gonna play 20 questions to guess. So it's Alex's turn to pick the next game. We're gonna play 20 questions to see what he's gonna inflict upon us. I'm really hoping this is a good one, this Alex. I really am. All right, who would like to start off the questioning? Niall.
Me. Is it Xbox One, PS4 generation?
No.
Okay.
Definitely gonna be older than that, guarantee.
Well, I know what generation it is. I'm pretty sure. Should I waste my question on? Is it a waste? Can I just tell you what generation it is?
I mean, you can just tell us.
Definitely
What if you're
confirm
wrong?
it.
I'm pretty confident it's not.
Okay.
I mean, Oliver was wrong last time.
I'm pretty sure it's from GameCube, PS2, and all that.
That does seem to be Alex's era, to be fair. But maybe we should just
maybe
blow a
I'm wrong,
question
but
on
this
it.
is entirely based off of the idea that he needed to know if it emulated, so it's definitely an emulated game.
Well,
so
let's just blow a question on it. It's only one question.
okay, yeah. Is it the game? Is it like whatever Gen 5, whatever it is called? GameCube, PS2, Xbox.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Well done with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll ask a question then. Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
Yes.
What?
Fucking
Jesus.
sly
We're
keeper, I
gonna
swear
get
to
it.
God.
We're gonna get it in 5.
I
Jesus.
don't think it's going to be on Game Pass.
I honestly, I don't think you're even gonna get it.
No.
We're gonna get it in 5.
Right, so it's not Sly Cooper then, unless he's trying to throw in a curveball.
No, he wouldn't do Sly Cooper. I don't think.
Oliver, have you hurt your finger? Looks like you've hammered it.
I hammered it. So I did it originally. If this is a complete segue, but I hammered it a few months ago when I was doing a data center move, and then I hammered it when I moved house. So it's just blood underneath the fingernail. It's nearly grown out though. Look at it. It's nearly there.
Yummy.
Right, whose question was it?
Niles.
They're Scots.
Scott.
I'm not said one. Is it on another? Wait, was it a PlayStation?
It was a
So it's a PlayStation
exclusive.
exclusive. So it's a PS2 exclusive.
Okay.
Maybe ask me if
literally
it's been
don't even
re-released.
know. Has it ever been re-released?
Yes.
Oh shit! What's been
Ooh.
re-released?
Could be Shadow of the Colossus, perhaps.
He wouldn't make
Oh.
us play that. He wouldn't make us play it.
Well,
No, Alex hates
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, last
Yeah.
podcast we were on, yeah, he had a big strop about it.
Was the re-release released within the last 5 years?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's a-
damn it.
PS4
Yeah, will it, yes, it will have
re-release?
been. It will have
Yeah.
been re-released on like PS4, PS3.
Did PS3 have many re-releases on it?
Yeah, I had a couple like HD.
Can we like confirm what you mean by re-release?
Was it
So
made
it's-
available to download on a different system at any point?
Yeah, but I won't let you waste
be,
a question on
or
that.
be
But
phys-
yes.
or be physically bought as well.
I don't think it has to be
Wow.
both.
No.
No,
It,
just one.
it might be Primal.
It better not be Primal.
I
Did
don't
you
think that's
you guys
allowed.
see? This is a weird thing again. Did you see that Evolve is coming back?
Oh no, is it?
Yeah, it's been like shut down like 4 times and it's coming back again. It's been resurrected. They brought the servers back. It's like Evolve Stage 2, but like the 5th time. So
Why?
I have no clue, but it's
Right.
coming back. Sorry.
Okay, right. Let's start pinning this down a bit.
Yeah.
So it's PlayStation exclusive. It's been re-released. Is it a Japanese developer?
Yes.
Oh god. PlayStation exclusive. Is there multiple games in the series in the franchise?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So it's just one. It's just a game.
One game that's been re-released by a
game.
Japanese developer. It's a PlayStation 2 exclusive. Okay, interesting.
I think this is pinning it down. quite
Yeah,
a
we
bit.
got 7 questions down, and we've got exactly when it was released, what it was released on, and who made it.
And it wasn't a recent re-release either.
No.
So.
So we're just racking the old brains now for whatever this game is. Niall,
The Scots go.
is it Scott's go? Hit it, Scott.
no, it's not. Niall's only had one go.
I've had two.
No, it is
He's
now.
a third. He's a
I've
third.
I've had two.
Oh. Crikey. I don't know then. Is it a Square Enix game?
No.
It's not.
Nah, it can't be.
Square Enix,
It'd be like 40 hours long.
Is it? Oh, that maybe I shouldn't ask my question then. I'm going to confer with the others. about this question.
Okay.
The question was going to be: is it a JRPG?
Yeah, no. There's gonna be
yeah,
no
that-
JRPG under 10 hours long.
Ah, okay. Is it a? I want to ask a genre question.
Here's what do it.
Is it a? Is it a horror game? No. Okay.
That was an oddly specific question.
Yeah.
Is she Oliver? I think. Yeah, she. No. Or is it Scott?
How many questions have you asked?
Fucking Oliver.
Why
then.
didn't we just do this?
When?
Like the orders confused me so much.
It's Oliver, then you, then Scott, and then it goes round in a circle.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Great. I don't know what to ask at all because Japanese developed games aren't my forte. Not on PlayStation, at least.
Well, I don't want to give you anything. You'll steal my question.
I don't think.
Then I won't have a question.
Japanese developed game on PlayStation
On the
2.
PS2.
On the PS2, and it was exclusive to PS2, and it was popular enough where they re-released it on something else.
At least on the PS3
Yeah.
or PS4. Wait, oh no, it can't be.
Is it based on a license?
No.
No, it's not based on a license. It's an original idea, original IP. Lewis.
By Square Enix.
10
No.
questions
No,
left.
it's not.
No, it's not by Square Enix.
Why have I got that in my head? Oh, he's a Japanese
You
developer.
said no.
All right, okay.
Wait, Capcom are a Japanese developer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
but like the only Capcom, it would be a Capcom. What have they released? Fucking like nah.
Nah.
It was
Nah.
Capcom. if you were looking at Alex just then, it's definitely Capcom.
No, but he can't. I'm trying to think of what it could be
I
because
could just be doing a Megamind.
It
No,
could be
'cause
different.
you were indeed doing a Megamind, yeah.
as much as I like Capcom, most of their stuff is Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, or Mega Man. So I don't think it's any of those things. Motherfucker. How
He's
about
happy.
is this developer still around? Are they still making games?
Oh, so it's not Capcom.
Okay, it's not Capcom, man.
So it's just some
Crikey.
random developer who died years ago.
Capcom don't Capcom publish as well? So it could be Capcom as a publisher, but the developer could be someone else.
That's true.
Guess
Wait, yeah,
so.
wait. Wait. Yeah, we don't know it's Capcom, do we? We just assume it's Capcom.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, don't matter. Okay. Scott. Yeah, Scott.
I don't fucking know.
You can ask him. You can ask him it's Capcom. if you
Died
want.
for me.
Scott's webcam
Oh
died
yeah, his
for him,
camera
hasn't
has died.
it? He died in a perfect position as well.
That's amazing. I'm gonna screenshot that.
It's a
That's
new
perfect.
new webcam and everything.
Yeah, you could ask if it's Capcom.
Is it Capcom?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Oh.
Wait, is what like? Did you answer for both publisher and developer?
Yeah, that's
then,
true.
Alex?
Yeah.
Well, let's just assume that he did, or else he would have asked publisher or developer.
It's
Okay.
it's neither publisher nor developer, I guess.
Okay.
It's just some random company who's.
I had a game then, but I don't anymore.
Sorry.
I thought it would have been Okami, but obviously
Wait. Could it not be Okami?
It could be.
not.
Okami.
I'm almost certain they're Capcom published.
No.
I'm pretty certain they are.
I thought it's Bandai Namco published.
Might be. I swear it was Capcom. Anyway.
We can't look it up, so I have no clue.
No.
But I don't know, you might have a shout there.
Maybe. So my question, I might just ask another genre question. Is it a platformer?
Nope.
Okay.
Is Okami a platformer?
I think you can platform in it.
I think I'd call Okami an adventure game, probably.
Yeah, it strikes me as a Zelda like.
I don't think it is Okami. I'm almost certain it's Capcom.
Wasn't that a Wii game?
You know it? Oh right, okay.
Was Okami a Wii game?
No, it's not Capcom.
Okami released on PS2 first.
No, he
That's
said
it.
that Okami is Capcom,
Yeah.
but I think it isn't. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just forget Okami.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Can I ask a question?
If it's about
Oh,
Okami.
that's the idea, yeah.
Just forgetting about Okami. Do you play as an animal in this game?
No.
It's not Okami. See,
It's not Okami.
And we've rolled out any more animal-based games.
Wait, how many questions was that? Was that 12?
No, we're on 14 currently.
14?
Yeah.
I remember when Lewis said, "I'll get it in 5."
No, I said we'd get it in 5. They let me down. Shut up. Should I ask specifically if it was released on the PS4 or PS3? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a waste?
It's not a waste. Nothing's a waste at this point. 'Cause
If you ask about
it.
if
If it's PS3, yeah, then we know it
Yeah.
has to be on the PS4. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
What?
it'll be on both though. Oh, if you say exclusively PS4, I suppose.
Wait, did he say it's exclusively? No, he just said it's re-released. It could be on Xbox and stuff, couldn't it?
No,
He said it was exclusive to PlayStation. It's been re-released.
Yeah, but
He said it was exclusive to the PS2,
Yeah,
and
he
it's
did
been
say.
re-released.
Yes, he did say.
He never
that.
said it's still only on PlayStation.
No.
This is hard, you know.
It is hard.
I'm gonna.
I did say I don't think you're gonna get it.
The confidence.
Well, okay, my question is: will we have heard of this game realistically? Is there an actual slight chance that any of us have heard of it?
Can
Because otherwise,
I say specifically one person who might?
It's Lewis,
Yeah.
then, isn't it?
It's Lewis that's probably heard of this game,
Right,
and that's
okay.
it.
No, that's fine then. I just want to make sure the 20 questions wasn't completely pointless.
What anime bollocks have you got us on air? Fucking Alex.
Is that the question?
That's my question. Is it an anime game?
No.
It's not an anime game.
It's wasting
Bloody
questions.
hell! I'm
But
just trying to
Lewis,
think.
but Lewis is the anime boy. We've got 4 questions
is.
left, by the way.
It's a Japan. No, because it's gonna be some big Japanese banger.
Wait,
It's
it's not going to be Kingdom Hearts, is it? That's a question.
can't
That's
be.
my
It's-
question.
Dude, that's like literally has like
It's
20
Square
games.
Enix.
No, it's not Square
true.
Enix. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I know,
yeah.
but
No,
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts is Square Enix.
Okay, yeah.
Is it? It's my go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Sure,
is it?
yeah.
Is it a first-person shooter?
No.
Nah, it's a Japanese developed game. isn't it?
Japanese developed game, first-person shooter.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It could be.
It's gonna be some big banger from like from 2004, and like 2 people played it, and now everyone really likes it. Well, we've got 2 questions left, I think. Right?
I'm counting 3, but I'm not.
We've got 3.
Yeah, we'll go 3 then.
I've got. It's not a platform. It's not a. I'm just trying to pin down the genre, I guess. But Japanese games aren't my forte at all. Would you class it as an adventure game?
Yes.
It's an adventure game.
If it's Okami, I'll be pissed. No, because I don't want to play it, just because we rolled it out.
If he fucks me over, because you technically play as a spirit in Okami, right? I asked Animal. If he fucks me over on that, I'll be very upset.
Well, cause you have to, we just need to try and think of big bangers. Like, remember, like, fucking, what is it? Shadow of the Colossus was a Japanese developed game.
You wouldn't make us play that, though.
No, but I'm not saying it is, but I mean, like, there's games, like, what are these random games from, like, the PS2 era that were, like, these random one-shot games that...
It's not going to be another Katamari. Oh, no, it's not in a series.
Yeah, it's not in a series.
They'll let
Unless he's
anyone
making
develop a PS2. It could be anything.
Unless he's making us play Eco, but I don't think he is. That'd be a really weird fucking game.
I don't think he'd make us play Eco either, to be honest with you, because of the Shadow of the Colossus, bad taste in his mouth kind of situation. Same reason he wouldn't make us play Last Guardian.
The thing that's really fucking me over is this: it's like the only game in the series. Like it's just some random game.
Has Alex played Shadow of the Colossus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he hated it. As did I. It was bad.
Wait, is that your next question?
No.
Never mind. I was gonna say Sly Cooper and Animal, but I think Sly Cooper has multiple games on it.
Yeah,
He does. He has 4.
It's also a raccoon.
He's also a
Sly
raccoon.
Cooper is a raccoon.
That's all your questions. Have I played Shadow of the Colossus? Is Sly Cooper a raccoon?
It's a fucking developer that doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, this is the issue. I'm struggling with Japanese developers who aren't Square Enix or Capcom. Or Konami or Bandai Namco.
I mean, when did Square become Square Enix?
Oh,
Squaresoft changed to Square Enix in like the 90s, I think.
Yeah. I'd still expect him to say yes to the Square Enix.
Oh no, yeah, it'd be a piece
If it
of
was
shit. If it was
Square.
like, oh no, it's actually Squaresoft.
Yeah, I'm struggling here.
Can I just guess a game?
Yeah.
It's not going to. Wait. Yeah, it's not gonna be there. Is it God Hand?
No.
Okay, well,
God Hand.
I tried, boys. It was a good guess.
I've got nothing. The thing is, you're our only hope here, Lewis, because apparently you're the only one who'll know it. So, if you know any more games of the PS2.
Oh no, wait, God Hand was a stupid fucking answer. It's not been re-released.
Slam his desk straight.
No, yeah, I was mad about that. Oh, you piece of shit. What? Nothing got re-released. Well, stuff did get re-released.
Nothing got re-released.
I don't know. What got re-released? Think.
Wait.
Think.
oh no!
Isn't Sega a Japanese developer? Would you class
They
that?
are.
Yeah.
Wait, Sega are a Japanese developer. They're just nothing.
We've got 2 questions left because we just
We
blew
do.
one with the
I
game.
actually want to get this.
All right, can we just guess if it's Sega? Ask if it's Sega.
Wait, no.
So,
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it
Fine,
Sega?
yeah, go for it.
No.
It's not Sega.
No.
Wait, Sega's still making games.
Wait, yeah. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Right, well, Scott,
Do you want another question?
No.
Since Oliver fucked up?
Get it.
Oh shit! Adventure game is fucking what's that game called? Oh no, wait, didn't it get released? No, that's Sunset Overdrive. There's a game called Jet Set Radio.
That was
Is that an adventure game?
That's Sega. That's
that was
Sega.
Dreamcast.
Oh.
Yeah, that was also on the Dreamcast.
It was also on the
never mind.
Dreamcast.
I don't know. Then.
I was good.
Scott,
Gotta guess it. Gotta guess
You're
it.
our
Yeah.
hope, Scott.
Is it a third-person game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing for the
Okay.
guess.
Right, do we all get one guess
We all
each,
get a
then?
guess.
Yeah.
But I got fuck off. Right. My guess is Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
You got it, Oliver. Well done. We're playing Hello Kitty.
Oh,
No, we're not.
shit.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Please no.
Everything which I think of is in a series. That's what's getting me.
I hope Alex
Right.
got all his facts right. It'll be upsetting if he hasn't.
I guess
He's not
it's
even gonna know
Shadow
what
of
this
the
game is,
Colossus.
Oliver.
Is the game Shadow of the Colossus?
No.
I'm not sure.
Shit.
Honestly,
The
I have
thing.
no idea. Fuck it. I'll say one. I'll say what will I say? Dead Space.
No.
What?
Dead Space on the PS2, my favorite
No.
game.
I have no idea.
Lewis,
Lewis.
one more guess. Bring it home.
Is it gonna be something stupid? Is it stupid, Alex? Is it gonna be like? Is it
I
gonna be
look
like?
at his face. It looks pretty stupid.
Is it gonna be like Guitar Room, man?
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's not. It's not Guitar Room, man.
What did Parappa the Rapper first come out on?
PS1.
No.
PS1.
That has been real. Oh no, wait. No,
It's not PS1.
Yeah.
I really don't want to guess because then it's over, you see. But I'm gonna have to. I don't want to though.
Come on, Lewis. Dead air.
Dead air, Lewis.
Yeah, but
Dead
like, well, I hate this game. The game I'm gonna choose, Alex. I don't even know. Rule of Rose.
Ooh, Lewis, you almost got it. It's the other one by the other company. It's Tulip.
Oh,
What the fuck
We're
is
playing-
Tulip? What
Tulip.
is
Never heard of
Tulip?
Tulip is
Julia.
an adventure simulation game developed by
is.
Punchline.
Yes.
It was re-released on the PS3,
Yeah.
and that was it. It's a game where you're a young man who's moved to town, and all he wants is love. So he writes a love letter, and his letter is stolen, and you have to get your love points up, and you have to kiss everyone in town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
fucking hate
was-
this.
I was thinking it was gonna be one of those games that were re-released on the PS3, like PSN digital thing, because there was a bunch of games like that from like the PS2 thing, and they were only released on the PS3 shop.
Do you play as a
Yeah, there
little
you go.
monkey, man?
Tulip. It says on here, Oliver. Tulip puts the player in the role of a young man.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
it's just a man, bro.
It
He's
just looks
just
like
a
a
young man.
monkey. Right. Okay.
Wolf
Great.
kept saying that, Oliver.
I'm not saying anything at all. Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You're trying to tell what the fuck is that? What's he doing?
Kisses to win.
Right.
That's what I've heard. Anyway.
Okay. Grand. So we're playing Tulip. So yeah, well, that's it. So just to go over again, we gave Prey a 4 out of 10. Citing stuff as it's just not very good, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we just say I was really close with the guess? By
No,
the
you
way.
was.
Yeah, no,
They
that's
have
what I
ma-
mean.
They have made two
Yeah,
games.
I know they've made 2 games. Yeah, and I just guessed the wrong one.
You
but
guessed the other one.
I'm quite
He's
proud
off
of
again.
myself for that one.
He's off again. Thank you
He's
for
back.
giving me a
I'm
second
not,
shot
but-
at that outro, Lewis. That was very kind of you.
Fuck off. Yeah.
Right, so we'll be reviewing Tulip, and it'll be going up on the 31st of August, which is a Wednesday this month.
My dudes.
My dudes. Well, until next time, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we shall see you later.
Bye.
Bye.